Everything's fine here.
Okay, nice and sweet. On the previous episode of the Heroes of Saltmarsh, our group continued to explore the labyrinth of tunnels and tunnels full of undead and deadly traps. Though many members of the group fell through this fight, we were able to revive them all and continue on. Eventually, we ran across several constructs that we had to destroy and succeeded well. I'm doing very badly right now. We did discover some hidden rooms that had a chest of treasures. Now, the only question that remains, will the DM be a little punk and make us fight through the skeletons to get back to our boat? The
I think
end.
you just gave him the idea.
Okay, you're getting 500 skeletons. Alright. Alright. Cyrodiil, you're next on recap.
Noted.
As we will jump back into the Abbey. I don't remember which one it is. Got some booty. As you guys find yourself in the treasure room, you did find some booty. I got some interesting stuff. And that seems where we left off.
I have one screen.
Now you both have mithril armor, right? Or did we not put on the medium mithril?
No, I think
I think I was gonna take that, but
because Mark, we did find another suit of mithril, but we believe you wanted to keep your armor you enchanted.
Yes. At this point, that is correct.
Right. So we found out that we have another party member who can actually use some mithril armor. So
I think they should use it then.
because I had leather armor, so
That'll make a little bit of an upgrade for you.
That was a breastplate, right? Mithril breastplate.
Yep.
Alright, what do you guys want to do? You're in here. Got people in the room captivity. You still obviously have another door. Or you can just leave this place and get out of here.
There's another door? I thought we opened them all.
You opened it, but yeah, that's pretty much it. You never went down that hall.
I don't know. If we have more doors, let's do more doors. More doors. More door. More door.
Mount of Doom? What?
Is it
Yeah.
south or where?
Okay, I'll try to go stealthy and sneak it.
Jernir still is on the ground.
Sorry. Yeah, my son rearranged all the monitors and stuff to hook up his Xbox he came from college. So trying to figure out what he did.
Alright, your stealth. As Sin, you join the fray.
I forget, where have we not gone? This door and down this hall?
Yeah, you haven't been down here. You opened it.
Oh,
but
this
you
is all
locked
new.
it. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of look around the corner. Don't see anything. I'm gonna come back down here to this door.
Okay. As you look
Okay.
around the corner, you do see a tripwire.
Do I see it as well?
Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah.
I'll approach this and try to undo it.
Okay. Give me some thieves' tools. Nice. As you snap the wire, make sure it doesn't release. What do you want to do?
All right, Shipwater's taken care of.
I'd like to do an investigation on the door, see if it's booby trapped or wired or anything.
Sure. You can tell the door's not locked, but you can tell it feels like one of those doors like you had open before.
With all the rocks.
Could be rocks, could be anything, honestly.
So am I able to like stand behind the door here or this hallway and open the door?
No, you have to be physically in front of it.
And that thaumaturgy. Somebody has thaumaturgy.
Oh, there you go. Let's stand back and thaumaturgy that bitch open.
I don't know. I feel like we've done a lot. Oh, that's fine.
He's not even there. He's in the other room.
Rub my hands.
I'll come running
And-
back and ask him, like, we got one of those doors that we're really kind of afraid to open. I think you can magic it for us?
Oh, I'll see if I can call upon Doom Thwain to help us out with that. Sure. Which way am I going?
Straight south, follow me.
Oh,
Keep
Here
as
we are.
far away as you can.
not here. Oh. Oh, it's south. Not this way.
No, whole nother room. Over here, big guy.
Okay. I'm with you. Am I opening this door right here?
Yeah, that one down there.
Ah,
Everybody
okay.
stand back.
Okay, let's try this again. Don't stand on A. Who? Don't stand there.
No, he already removed it.
Oh, okay.
He's talking about the door.
All right. I understand that. I just want to make sure if I open this, it doesn't also go off or something. So I'm gonna just stand not on it. I'm gonna make sure the range of it, right? I can see my name on my character sheet. Here we go. Range is 30 feet, so should be good. All right, we will thaumaturgy it.
Alright, you do it as the door slams open, rocks pile out. In a 15-foot radius.
Well done.
Is there anything past that? Can we see around the rubble?
You
Oh,
just
yeah,
see
there's
rocks.
I'm gonna try and stand on my tippy toes to see over.
See a
Maybe a taller
empty
person.
door. Leads to a wall.
I'm gonna pick up one of the rocks and throw it at the back
Okay. More rocks fall out.
wall.
These pirates were so untrustworthy people.
What the heck is the point of all these? Do you think there's something back there that we should pull all these out of the way and then?
Seems to be behind the traps, there isn't anything. We can check it on the way back. Let's see what's up here.
If we
I'll
keep
go
moving all
slowly.
these rocks, it's got to go somewhere. Has to be a passageway full of rocks. Must have been hard to close that door.
Okay, you're stealth. Alright, Sandstar, you managed to fall in. You
I
guys,
fall in.
you both fall in. Jeez Louise.
Oh, I levitate.
Okay, but he does fall in, Sandstar.
Can I grab him before he falls in?
No, you gotta choose yourself or them.
Okay.
Because it would drag you down. As Sandstar took 20 points of acid.
Damn, can I, what is it, uncanny dodge that? Or evasion?
It's not an attack.
No,
It
it's-
just happens.
So wait, how did he fall in? I missed that. What just happened?
Damn acid traps. They have them all over the place as well as these rock traps.
They're illusions, so I can't really even see them as you levitate, moving away from it. Sandstar, roll athletics to get out.
I'll drop down onto the ground and try to assist him.
13's enough. You just need a 10. Which side do you want to go on, Sensor? So you climb out as... You literally have... I don't even know if you have clothes anywhere at this point.
My new tabard that I loaned to you. Oh, we'll have to get you a new one.
He fell
I think I
into
have one more in
3
here.
of them.
Right. I've given him at least one. Do you have a quarterstaff? Could you like tap it
As
in front of you?
Sin, you see before you see another trap wire.
I do. I have a collapsible 10-foot pole.
Or tripwire, sorry.
No, I don't. Not that's good. I should. No, I got a +1 quarterstaff. I should take that out.
I'll walk up to it and try to disarm it.
Okay.
I give Stan Centaur my bedroll to kind of wear as like a toga or something.
Okay.
I don't know about that. Just... Do you have any armor on? I'll just give you my leather armor.
Oh, leather armor. Okay.
You remove it.
Actually, my armor is magic, so it probably withstood it. I should have something on. But the fine stuff you paid for, like the boots and the gloves and the hat,
That's
are
all
probably all
gone
fucked up.
by then. The amount of acid you fell into.
But luckily, the rest of her gear is all magical. +1 rapier, +1
Yeah.
armor, and a bag of holding. So hopefully,
Yeah, it would suck if you had like plate armor and be like, goodbye armor. It'd have like holes in it.
It's just a pit, right? Acid pit?
Yeah, it's illusionary though, that's the thing. You can't see it.
Oh, so we have to just...
Take a... Well, you now see it, but the problem is it was at the point where they didn't see it, they step in it. They needed a passive
Gotcha.
perception of 19.
Am I able to
Yeah, you can hop
jump
it.
over?
Yeah.
Got it.
How
about-
Zanzitar tells you, don't step in.
How about I
yeah.
just go in the front with you guys? I'm able to detect traps easily. With a passive perception of 20.
What the hell? Get your ass up there.
You have a passive
Passive
perception
perception
of
of 20.
You
Yeah.
never been using it? Oh yeah, because he was left behind. You left him behind.
I was nearly dead, so I left myself to just like, I'm just gonna guard the guys, see if they just go out.
Oh, he could
or
have
they
saved
try to
your ass
escape.
in all his traps. Fuck.
So saying, I'm just like, I'm the man, I can see.
Ooh, I think you
How do you
owe
have it?
Stitch a new
You
clothes.
How do
only
you
got
have a
100
20?
gold pieces worth of clothes.
I have high wisdom.
Guys,
Okay.
should I catch up to you?
Wait, no. But I also have a high wisdom, and
Yeah,
it's
it'd be a good idea.
I think it's alert. It gives me,
+5.
yeah.
Okay. Oh my god. I mean, I have a 20 wisdom. My passive perception it's 15.
Can I just walk through here, or do
I
I
was
need
gonna-
Walk, it's just rough terrain.
Rocks.
I was gonna think of getting observant to get a 25.
Damn.
Well, after you.
Oh. I'll wait here.
As you both see across the hall, you do see what looks like another trap. It looks like a pit trap, but there's you can see covered in the actual tiling. You do see kind of a trap door blended into the stone.
Well, there's another one up ahead.
As Sin, you also see it.
Okay, that's different. Well, how about we have Dwarf Boy over here thaumaturge the door again? Because I have a sneaking suspicion we're walking into the same thing again.
Do you think it's locked? I can try it from here, sure.
Yeah, and if anything comes running out of there, they might run into the trap.
Alright. Oh, how much do we need to run to jump this?
You don't need to. You can just jump it. I'm just allowing you to.
Okay.
This is just a crosswire trap, right?
I already disarmed it.
Alright, cool.
And the other
You said
door's
it was
here?
You're right. I'm having a feeling there's a reason why this is a long hallway.
One, it's a different trap door. I can see this one. I couldn't see the other ones.
I'm just gonna give it a guessing shot. I'm gonna be up right behind here.
So I'd have to jump this one.
No, it's that one's been triggered already.
Okay, so I can go to. I'm not going any farther than this in case there's another one. So
There's one ahead right over here, so be aware.
I need to go 5 more feet. All right, let's hope that they're in 10-foot increments. Oh, Thermaturgy this door.
Alright, you thermaturge the door as it fires a crossbow shot at your face.
God damn.
Rude.
22 to hit.
Does hit. What if I stand over here? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
You take 10 piercing in the face. I'm joking. In the body.
I had a feeling.
There better be something back there, otherwise this is just a hallway of death. Who puts that in as an architectural feature in the place they're building? Hallway of death.
Right,
Let's see.
all of these are
Big
really
money. I mean, real money.
I just crawl along the wall, walk along the wall.
Okay. You find at the end, it is a dead end. You've been bamboozled.
I hate these people.
Is there a giant crossbow we can take with us?
It's a ballista that's mounted to the ground.
Nothing else.
Like you could
Definitely
take
not
but
worth it.
It's heavy as fuck, and it's probably not worth much. It's like an
Guys, these
inch.
guys
Get
are
the hell
assholes.
out of here.
Yeah, but it'd be awesome in our house. Ballista on the roof.
You know
We
what?
have
Once we
four
finally
doors.
get the ship, we need to come back here and take the ballistas out of here and put them on the ships.
Ah, that's actually not a bad idea. Well, there's a few on the other side, so I'd rather have it and not try to risk pulling something that's literally in front of a pit trap.
All 3 of them
There are
will be
other
good.
Oh, I forgot.
But for now.
We can have the elk bring it. I'm gonna dive in first.
Ooh.
So this was the faster way. It's looped around where we had come from.
Yeah, you see traps ready. Haven't been triggered yet.
Oh. Well, mister, I can see things. Thank you for warning me. I kind of remembered them.
Yes.
Anybody be able to disable them, or are they the pit traps
This
again?
is a pit trap one, and then this one is the tripwire.
Got it. I'm just gonna like
I'll
sending
do
like
the ceiling,
pebbles. Yeah.
and I'll try to disarm the tripwire.
Okay.
One of these
I
times
chose
I'm going
for
to miss this.
Yeah, best case scenario, just jump
Easy
up.
mode.
Oh god.
Easy mode.
Man, but it'll just shoot the floor.
Yeah, it does nothing.
Got it. It goes through and then just is an illusion, right?
No, it's not an illusion.
Oh. Never mind.
It has a trap door, but it's painted to blend the stone tunnel.
Got you. Able to jump to the sides right here?
I would say no.
Okay.
Only if you're Sin that
Well-
can climb on walls.
Then let's go the long way if we can't get over this.
Yeah,
Should
pretty
be
much.
able to
Let's-
jump it like the other ones, right?
Long jump.
You can long jump, but Cyrodiil doesn't have the strength to do it.
Can I try to deactivate the trap or jam it up so that it's inoperable?
This one you can't, sadly. It's based by weight. depending if you want to have a really strong dwarf to toss you over.
I mean, I feel pretty good about moving around it.
I don't.
You can't move around there. Sorry.
You can't?
No. That's why he tried to do it.
Yeah, let's go around the long way.
I'm already walking that way.
We're already done with what we're here for.
If you want, I can just bring you back to the other area.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Oops. Hello?
Back to my comfy spot of nearly
Hello?
dying.
Is anybody there?
Yes, we are back.
Oh, thank
I
God.
look
wait,
around at the
forgot.
group.
We have to break that open.
I get up on the ceiling just in case.
Spider-Man. So creepy.
So is it because the key got broken into the lock,
yeah,
or
so you can't physically unlock it. You have to smash the door open at this point.
I'm good at smashing.
I'm just saying beforehand to tell the people before.
yes, back up. Get away from the door.
We can't really move. You tied us up, remember?
Fair enough. Hopefully we didn't leave you by the door.
I don't think so.
Smash.
Can you man attack roll?
Yes, I'm going to go outside.
As you see the sands in your face. As it's getting darker outside. As you destroy the door. Oh, thank the heavens.
Let's go ahead and untie them. Or at least get them some food and water.
Bring him to the food area.
Seems like we might need a rest here. It's getting dark outside, so...
I think it might do them good to see that their leader was lying to them and he had the supplies.
We should definitely
Good
take
idea.
that and show them that.
All right, everyone this way.
Alright, you cut their bonds, I'm guessing, or release the bonds.
Releasing, we're not cutting the
Release.
rope. They're always reusable.
This way. Come on out. File out.
Wasn't it right next to them here in the north?
It is. Straight up. Go see what surprises we have in store for you.
Guys are like, what the fuck? He had all this food, and he didn't fucking share it.
No, he used it to control you. Put you under his spell. He was no good.
Son of a bitch bastard. Why did I even come here in the first place? As everybody's just kind of arguing, talking amongst each other.
Well, we'll help take you home tomorrow. Eat your fill, get some rest. We'll leave in the morning.
Good riddance this place. Fuck this place.
But I would like you guys to stay nearby. Don't leave our sight. I don't really trust that we've gotten all the undead here. There might be other things out there that's lurking.
Okay.
Okay, can we make a nice feast from all the different supplies?
You have enough
Or at
food
least
here
something?
to make enough food for quite some days. This guy held out on enough food for these people to survive 30 days, but they were this guy was rationing it to the point where they had to self-grow their own stuff, and this guy was hoarding the food.
Shaking my head. I go ahead and start making something.
Huh? What was in that back room anyways? I heard some noises.
Lots and lots and lots of undead.
What? We were next door to undead? Why did he not tell us this?
You had some statues that came to life too. Have you ever seen them? Like a vampire and a minotaur and all kinds of crazy shit in here.
What? We never seen any of that.
And traps, more traps than I can count on my fingers.
I was told the pirates had come here and left many booby traps.
Well, either you guys never found them or somebody restocked them.
Not that I'm aware of. I was here to train people. As you can tell, there's a bunch of them. And then Odium, he was kind of here to... he was kind of like kind of a pilgrim, if anything. He was kind of a pilgrimage to come here, but he had the knowledge of obviously the maps. He's like, I knew of it, but Ozzy did not want anybody to know. I didn't know about the statues or anything like that, but I knew the pirates and I knew there was undead, and I had to keep a hush, quiet tone. Why did you not help us? Why did you not tell us? Because I didn't want to start an argument and an anarchy. If I did, we wouldn't have survived. We would have killed each other.
Well, you'll have a chance to redeem yourself. Maybe find yourself in good standing with the Mariners Guild. Do some good from now on.
Oh, most of us are probably not going to be with them. I think most of us would be happy to come on land and put this behind us. Besides, you have a key component, as Ozzy had an item, a medallion. I'm assuming you obtained it.
A medallion?
Yes, it was
Did
on
we
his
find a medallion?
corpse. It had a skull visage on it.
I think we did find that, didn't we?
Yeah, you put it in the bag of holding.
Oh, okay.
That is a key component to have on hand. If you ever had that on you, I think the undead would have left you alone. I've seen Ozzy have it on his neck as he can travel the dunes without being threatened by them. The pirates seem to have left something behind that allowed them to, well, escape the dead.
So he was controlling undead with that medallion, huh? Interesting.
Not controlling. It seems that they don't attack. It's almost like you're one of them. Not too sure. It's a pirate medallion, if anything. Could be cursed, if anything. So if you had it around your neck, the undead would have not attacked you. It'd be weird. They would just look at you as an equal. But only you.
Interesting.
But the medallion itself is not worth very much. It's worth like 20 gold pieces or something, or 30 gold pieces. I forget how much it was worth.
You said 30.
Alright. Well, let's have splendors and eats and drinks. I'm glad I didn't die this day, and I'm glad I didn't kill any of you. As they obviously break bread and drink merry. As seeming fit, there was obviously bigger pieces here that were kind of manipulated and controlling them due to obviously starvation and the fact that they couldn't get off this island.
We were giving them a chance to surrender and stuff.
Correct. The issue is the head honcho was still alive before then, but he did know the Dragonborn would never surrendered until he would have died to his last breath. As you guys get a nice long rest and replenish yourself, seeming fit, watches are not needed as the undead is set. As you obviously keep a watchful eye on everybody else, you get half your hit dice back, as well as you level up, level 9.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Excellent.
Ooh, very nice.
A long rest gives you half your hit dice back? That's weird. It went up to. Okay.
Ooh, nice with an 8. Abel got an average.
That has to take average.
Average.
So while we're. Do you want to sit this now, or do we want to continue on while we're.
We're gonna be going, yeah. You guys can do it.
Okay. So, yeah, I gotta look at what I'm doing here.
Yeah, just do your
Lunch.
time. I'm assuming you're gonna have the medallion when you go through the dunes.
If indeed that's going to work, did we decide who we're. how many of us fit on our boat, et cetera, who's going to remain behind? And
You can put everybody on the boat. It's just gonna be a tight journey back. You came here on a rowboat originally to get here, so you just have to get back on the boat. That's it. We can just kind of skip here, if anything. It's not a big issue because there isn't really anything else. The medallion was. I'm glad you kept Odin alive. I think it was Abel. Because if he died, he wouldn't have told you about that thing, and you would have to deal with the dune again.
Yeah.
we'll see if it works. Back! Undead creatures, back! Well, it worked! Oh! We're back on the boat. Do we leave them all at the lighthouse, or do we keep going?
No, the lighthouse doesn't have anything there. There's only the guy there.
So, that wasn't a very good
The
one.
retired guy. But, basically at the end of it, obviously, the conclusion of it all. So you've cleared, obviously, the path through the Skull Dunes, obviously. You've, kind of completed, obviously, getting the full reward of, getting this back for the Mariners Guild. The lighthouse is still under construction, and it's well underway, as the Mariners will take control of the island, and it's likely that it's unlikely the cult will ever rebuild on the Abbey again or try to retake it, as doing that would require a much larger force capable of mustering to up present. As the cult will certainly not forget about this isle, but seeming fit, you've done your job, as the Mariners now will see fit to take forth and rebuild and take it claimed for themselves for Saltmarsh. As you get back to the Mariners Guild, as you're like, "Right work! I owe you the money, like I promised. 2,000 gold pieces. Good job."
Thank you very much, good sir.
Oh, thank you. You've caught these red-handed individuals. We will be discussing any information they have, of course, of the cult, and they will eventually be set free after X amount of days. In the meantime, you're welcome anytime in the Mariners Guild, as your honorary Mariners upon this day. As every Mariner stands up and salutes you.
Oh. Not sure we deserve the honor, but thank you very much for the privilege. That's great. Do we have to take advantage of this? 'Cause not much we're seeing. Thank you. Thanks again. I really appreciate this.
Alright, enjoy yourselves. When we have any more missions at hand, we'll let you know. As they begin to secure and begin to plan out in the next few days to arrive towards her and kind of begin to establish a base of command there.
I'd like to talk to him about the ballistas. If you don't have a use for them, save them. I'll come by on them once I take possession of my ship. I may need something like that. There's a few
You're
in
welcome
there.
to if you want. We were going to repurpose them for the Miners Guild, but if you'd like to have them for yourself, you're welcome.
Yes, that would be great. Could you hold on to them for me too for a little bit?
It'll be a while. It will take us several months to rebuild, likely a year, if anything.
Okay, perfect. Or if I get impatient, I'll just go down there and help the boys along. We can extract them ourselves.
As the ballistas are heavy, so it'd take a group effort to pull those things out. Probably a few days.
Maybe we could make a cart or some pulleys or something. Anybody have any pulley making skills?
No.
And then bringing him up the stairs is going to be difficult too. They're probably going to dismantle them and then rebuild them. Alright. So what do you guys want to do as you obviously enjoy yourselves? You're leveling up, of course, but you have the day ahead of you. It took you several days to get back. Well, not several days, a day back to get back. So you have obviously free reigns of Saltmarsh once again. You have money to spend, maybe some upgrades, and potentially maybe some new rumors that's going around.
Do we?
Was that
do we wanna
2,000
split the loot?
each?
2,000 whole. No, 2,000 each, they'd be broke.
Figured. Just thought I'd be.
No, 2,000 is the price tag.
Plus the loot from the
Oh, yeah, I
The
know.
loot is your booty, basically.
right, the treasure hall. There's some. I don't know if you all added the rest of it in there. I don't think see that we did.
2,000 gold pieces each. That's insane.
I don't remember. I'll scroll up a little bit. I
Maybe
guess.
that'd
in
be
our
like
chat.
an end game mission, like like your high level. That's like your reward at the end, 2,000 each. But I think that would have to be like a kingdom or something.
So are we splitting the 2,000 divided by 6?
Well, we also got 480 gold from that treasure chest, so we could.
And 1,100 silver, too.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I wrote down the-
120.
I just put in chat. Yeah, you guys got it there.
Yeah, we got gems and
So-
jewelry worth 1,000 and silk bolts, 5 worth 100 gold each.
And a medallion. Who's going to keep that medallion? Because that's a turn undead medallion. It's pretty
It's
cool.
not. It only
Well,
works for the dunes.
Whoa,
So yeah, only in the.
that's pretty cool. Still,
We should give it to the Mariners Guild, tell them that they could use it for
It's
over there.
probably handy for them because ideally they'll have to go back and deal with the dunes.
Yes, if someone would like to split that money for us, I'd be happy to let them.
Just use the converter. It's pretty handy.
I was gonna say, if you change the silver to gold, that's 120, so that's 600 gold. Plus, if we sell the 5 bolts, that's another 500 gold.
You can sell it all. You don't have to go through it. You can just sell it. Turn the gold if you want.
So it looks like 2,100. Divided by 6 is 350 each.
2100.
just enough-
before you go, I do have an interesting fella that's looking for potentially a bounty that needs to be taken down. Not too sure if you guys are bounty hunters or not, but He looks like he's willing to pay quite a bit of a handsome fee for this individual he's hunting. He tends to partake in, as he kind of looks towards kind of like one of the taverns. I think it would be the Snapline. His name is Davis Ryle. He's a merchant, if anything. He's looking for potentially individuals who are interested in taking his job at hand. I heard it pays pretty well, but I'm not a bounty hunter.
Bounty hunters, huh? I don't know that we are either, but I guess if it pays well, who knows?
I'm already staying here for a few days, so you might have some time to recuperate and go talk to him. He's staying in that lodge for now. He's looking for some adventurers, interviewing a few people.
I'll be interested to hear what he has to say. But first, I need to hit the armory and perhaps looking at where my shield is dented by that. I think it was the iron golem statues that dented my shield. See if this is possible to get it fixed, or if I have to get a new one. So, and I think Stans, you want to head towards the bridge to perhaps place a new order? Perhaps at the leather makers? The clothiers?
Well, I'm eventually going to want to, but right now I'm just thinking about going to the Snapping Lion, falling in that big bed, and taking a long nap.
It's on our way.
Maybe we can do all these things in the morning, or at least the portions that involve me.
Fair enough. That stew is pretty tasty there. What's that chap's name that you're friend with?
Oh, that's at the Wicker Goat. That's shop.
Oh. All right.
Down at number 3. Stanzentar's been sleeping in 13.
Mm-hmm. Well, the Wicker Goat's on the way home. Actually, it says the Chicken Goat. Does it not say that on the map? The Chicken Goat?
No, it's Wicker Goat.
No, it says Wicker Goat in our Salt Marsh locations.
I got it, but on the map doesn't.
The map doesn't say anything.
Oh, looks like something's written out. Somebody tried to type on it?
Oh, Chicken Goat? I don't know what the hell that is.
Say that.
What is that?
Yes.
Go.
I don't think I did that, but that's sort of funny. I don't see anything else typed anywhere else. I just happened to scroll down.
Home base has a little.
Home base. Doesn't say that, but yeah. All right. I'm gonna go over here and get some dinner.
I'd join you guys out for dinner.
Dun-dun.
Where did they say that the adventurer dude was?
He's at
Probably
this-
in the bar.
Yeah, he's looking. As you go to him, you can see there's like a lineup of people interested in the job.
Oh, I'm gonna eat dinner first and watch and see what I can pick up.
They take a piece
Oh,
of
wait.
paper and some people just walk out as like some of them are obviously trained mercenaries. Some of them are groups. You name it. It just depends, obviously. They're just taking it. They're not obviously like jumping on the gun for it. Obviously. There's the menu if you want. Get some rabbit soup.
I'd go up ahead and grab one of the little sheets.
Oh no, he's like giving like you're doing a more of like interview with him as he's writing shit down.
Oh, gotcha. I thought he just had a pile of wanted posters or something.
Oh,
I could
he's
just
got
go
a
up and
wanted
grab.
poster, but they're like on his on the actual table as he's discussing about it. As you do eventually see a wanted poster, as you look at it, I'd say there is one probably posted. It doesn't say the price or an offering, but it looks like reward, it says on there. As he's interested in obviously hounding this individual, as it seems to be a debt owed that he requires, as he's willing to pay half of the debt owed to the individual who obviously captures this. So he's not going to give you the full amount, but he's going to give you half of what he gets.
What does the poster say? Did
Does
it
say the
say
money?
a reward?
No, it doesn't. It just says reward. It doesn't say what the price is.
Gotcha. I'm watching my figure. I'm gonna do the grilled rabbit and iceberg salad, please.
Pleasure. Enjoy. You have a sheet. Do you like anything to drink?
Your best wine.
Aye. Snaps out his. He shows you the 3 best wines he has. One's a gold piece, 10 gold, and one's a 100 gold piece bottle.
10 gold.
Okay. So he pops it open, pours it in. It's about. It's been about 10 years. Held way. There we go. There's nice and vintage for you. Nice, like purplish red.
Take a moment. I swirl it. I sniff it. Take a sip. Yeah, I'll do.
I'll go ahead and get the filled artichoke and the blackened venison.
I'd
And
like that
meat.
too. That sounds good.
I'll put down a gold piece and tell him to keep the change.
Thank you kindly. Would you like anything to drink with that?
Mead, please.
Aye. We'll have to open a new barrel for that, but we'll get you to it. You guys remember honey mead? That's been done.
Hey, don't forget about me,
What
kind sir.
would you like, dwarf? Master dwarf?
Here's a gold piece. I'd like the stuffed red peppers and that tasty rotisserie cooked chicken.
Right.
And keep that.
It'll take about 30 minutes, but we should have it to you. What would you like to drink with that?
2 meads, please.
Alright. Alright, have you the dwarf that likes ale, but assumes like you're a meat person. Interesting.
I'll have his ale. Jernigan was pulling out coppers and silvers and looks at the rest of the table
Money?
and sweeps them back into his thing and sheepishly pulls out a gold. I guess we're doing that. It's going to pay exact change. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Grilled sausage. That sounds good.
Alright. Has everybody got their food? Get their tables? Assuming, Abel, you joining them this time, or you're heading off to bed?
I'll be heading off to bed. I'll be at 13.
13.
Isn't that where we're having dinner, I think?
Yes, that's where
I think
everybody's
so,
at.
yeah.
Okay. Well, good night, Abel.
I'm already done with my cigar, so I'll be heading off for the night. Already sealing deaths. I kind of want to rest.
As you will.
Feel better. I'll have his ale too.
You have to pay for it. You have to pay for it.
Fine. Put my gold on the table. That should cover me for the evening. I hope. Actually, I didn't see how much ales were, so I don't want to shortchange them or anything. Based on the other prices, should be good.
If you guys want to taste something really good, I offer them all a little glass of my wine.
Well, I'll try. Oh, that is sweet. Oh. That will not put hair on your head. Are you sure you can drink that? That might be a dessert.
Oh, but don't you get the dry notes? It just kind of leaves you wanting a little more.
A little more, if you insist. I'm just kidding. Just not your face.
The dwarf's is drunk.
No, that's
During dinner, I've been keeping an eye on the stranger there.
You can tell he's finished with his work for now as he heads upstairs. As he handshakes the last person. As you can see, the last person leaving looks like a half-elf assassin heading out.
As I see the last person walking away, I would have tried to get his attention before he left his table.
He looks at you. Yes? I'm heading back to my room.
Oh, but just a few moments, sir. Just want to see if there's something that the heroes of Saltmarsh can do to help you.
Heroes of Saltmarsh? Never heard of them.
Yes, here's half of us right here. The rest are asleep right now. Been a long battle recently. Hear that we just freed a whole island of undeads for the Mariners Guild?
I see.
So, interested in maybe some help with what you got going? Or what do you got going?
You're interested in my job of employment? You do know this is a bounty quest. Have you ever done a bounty before?
No, but there's always a time to start, and we've done many things. Might just be up our alley. We have a little downtime right now.
Looks at them. Looks at you guys. You sure? I'm not wasting my time here.
Well, it seems like you have a lot of people that you've already been interviewing, so just give us some information and see if it's something we can do.
Well, I'm looking for a party for employment. I have a bounty to track down Morley Tobin. Sorry. He's a dwarf. Sorry, friends. But you're... I don't know if your friends would like to hunt down another dwarf. He owes me a debt of quite a bit of sum. And, I require you to fetch him for me. Not live. As he's staying at the Firewatch Island, pretty far from here. Once his debts are paid, this hermit, and I'll owe you half of what I bring in.
And you say alive. We like alive.
Aye.
It's almost our specialty. We brought 5 people alive back this last time.
Well, it's not something easy. You'll have to go to Iskarand. I don't know if you know that place. A little further away from here. It's close to the mainland community, but it's an island. You'll have to get a ship to get there. About a 3-day journey.
Oh, I hope you don't get lost.
3 days? Fair enough.
I've already given my bounty to 4 other individuals, so this is a race for time now. Don't want to waste your time.
Well, I do need to confer the ones that are asleep, so I probably won't be able to tell you for sure until the morning. So you go off to bed like you were, and I will round up my troops, see what we can do.
Right. As he heads out upstairs.
I go back to the table.
Well,
I would like to know a little bit more about the bounty itself. Is he going to be difficult? Or is he just somebody who owes him money?
So far, it just seems like money or debt, he says, but a little ominous.
a debt. Okay.
It is a dwarf, unfortunately. He didn't know if you would be interested in a job against a dwarf. But he does want him alive, so at least he doesn't want him dead.
Maybe the other one paid more to have this one dead or alive. Can't hurt to hear both sides of the stories. Most dwarves are worth saving. Can't speak for all of them. Sure, there's some heathens you don't like. I know some dwarves I don't like. I'm going to just look at Hallmark for a while.
Yeah. Me too.
You guys are so fun.
But he didn't say what or where. And is it in town? Can we just walk down and get him?
No, something about a fire watch in Escardita or something like that. It's a island closer to the mainland, about 3 days' journey. We'd need a boat. I know we have a boat, but I don't know if our boat is that ready.
Oh. Anything happen on the land around here? All right. Do
Well, I
we?
told him that we would be first able to, we have to talk to Stan Centaur and Abel and
It's
stuff.
the place itself for the people who live in Saltmarsh. It's a pretty far place. It's about 3 days journey. It's closer to Neverwinter, so it's a little bit further away from Saltmarsh, but it's across the coastal regions. There's a town
We do.
of Usgarn or whatever.
Look at a map.
It's not on
What's
the
it called?
map.
Oh, okay. Well, what am I looking? Oops.
The
I'll just go look in your Neverwinter, see where we are. Scroll out from there. It's fine. Here we are ish. We're in this region. We're going down there. Okay. Neverwinter.
It's around Neverwinter. It's not Neverwinter yet. Oh, it's on the
Mm-hmm.
coastal region.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm good with that.
It's like a
Just
small
like to
town.
look.
It's not really like even on the maps.
Yeah, I don't actually see Salt Marsh on the map either, so I know about where it is. I feel like there's Salt Marsh map. Around there. Yeah, fair enough. And when does this take place? At our leisure? Next week?
Well, he said that there's already, I think, 4 or 5 other groups that are on it, that it's very possible that they're already on their way. I don't know, and I don't know if it's going to be with our time if everybody's already gone.
Mm.
Well,
Or
I'll
as
look
you
around the
say,
room.
he might be worth it. We might be able to protect him from those 3 or 4 other groups. Who knows? He might have more money. I
As
doubt
we
it
look
if
around the
Kente is
room,
dead.
do we see anybody else who was?
the last person who left was a solo individual. He was just a bounty hunter.
But they've all left. Like, there's nobody
Yeah, but
remaining still there.
They're probably in Saltmarsh still. They're not going to probably jump on a boat and get there right away.
Right. That's
The guy didn't even
night.
say how much you're going to get paid. That's the thing. But he said you get half of his basically owed. So it could be quite a bit or it could be nothing. But for this guy, it seems like he's really urgent of obviously having people hunt him down. So it sounds
that's
quite a bit.
You would think. Well,
So I finish my meal, and drink the last of the mead. I get up. I'm going to go for a run and then go back to the house. Whatever you guys decide is fine with me.
and then I take off.
Yeah, we can carry this on to the house. I finished dinner too.
Oh, we're gone. One for the road, please.
Aye. He pours you another drink.
I'm ready. Flip him a coin. Dang, Stanton Tower, that's nice persuasion. Whatever you're persuading. I'm in.
Persuading
If you're
myself to sleep.
If you were persuading, I'm in. Whatever it was.
I didn't mean to hit it, but
Anybody want to buy stuff? You ready to go to bed?
So, is it?
It's late.
Are the
when you
stores
got
still
here.
open?
It's
Okay.
still, no,
So-
the stores are open. They went to bed right away.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I would like to go to the armorers.
Sure.
Yeah, I would have bought some stuff.
Well, you're sleeping now.
You can.
Yeah,
Just
no.
wake your ass up then. What? It's still morning.
I will.
I just resupplied my throwing daggers and my rations.
Alright, it's just the price of what it's worth on PHP. Alright, Dernier, you going to blacksmith?
I am.
Or can I
As
help you
am I.
with?
I hold up my dented shield that was stupid iron golem managed to hit. I'd like to know if this is fixable, repairable.
Well, it
Just
can be
gotta get
repaired.
the-
5 gold pieces. I can re-bend it into shape. Couple hours.
That sounds fantastic. Great. Well, I'll be able to pick it up in the morning.
Aye.
Great. That's fantastic. And I'll have to pay to get it painted again, or we're all set.
I
Took
don't
some
do
of that up.
painting. You'll have to get a touch-up somewhere else. Well, I can reinforce it.
You don't need painting, brother. It's good scars.
We'll start with this. We really appreciate it. And while we're here, did you need something, Hallmark?
Yeah, I was wondering what. I love my hammer, but I can't throw it and have it come back to me. Is that something you can do?
I'm not an enchanter. I'm a craftsman. You'll have to go to a chandler around here for that.
All right. Well, I appreciate that. Have you ever seen such a thing?
A dwarven thrower. I've heard in legends. Never seen one in my life.
All right. I'll have to inquire further. Thank you.
Alright.
Actually,
Attorney,
while
you're
we're-
here.
So you're trying to get the weapon bot, I'm guessing, to throw it?
I was wondering if that could be done with my existing hammer, or would it have to be a different hammer?
Which hammer do you have? Is it non-magical, or is it magical?
It is a magical one that I did a +1.
Yeah, you can have a certain amount. Let me see. You can have 2 minor enchantments on it and 1 major. Or you can have... Sorry, a single enchantment can have 2 minor enchantments, or 1 minor and 1 major. That's it. So if you want...
And
what's the other enchantment you have on it? A +1, right? So you'll have 2 minor enchantments. That's the max. So if you choose that, you're maxed out on that weapon.
Okay. What's it called again?
It's called Weapon Bond. So the weapon returns to your hand immediately after you use a range attack with it. Additionally, you can use a free action to recall this weapon back to your hand as long as it's no more than 1 mile away from you.
That's pretty far.
You said one major and one minor?
You can have two minor, or one minor and one major. You can't
Got
have,
it.
You can't have like a shit ton on one weapon. That's why you disenchant it usually at that point. But it costs you a lot of money to do that.
3K.
Oh, I now see minor enchantments, weapon enchantments. Okay.
Yeah, the major ones
And
are...
then the major is magical power.
Yeah, it makes you do damage and shit.
Yeah.
Question then. Am I about to have a 15-foot range with glaive then? With extend?
No, it doesn't do that, sadly. For what? The extend? Oh, 5 feet more than the normals? Yeah, 10 feet. Yeah, you could get it, yeah, with extend, yes. Yeah, my apologies. So with the bugbear, you could like easily just cheese the fuck out of it.
Aren't you sleeping?
No, we will go. In order to go shopping, we needed him to go with us.
Ah. Well, I'm gonna see if this enchanter will assist with this weapon bond for my warhammer here. Excuse me,
Okay.
sir. Is this something you can do?
I can do it, but it will take 24 hours before I can offer it back towards you. It'll cost you 300
Well-
gold pieces.
I'll happily give you my 300, but let me check to see if we're disembarking tomorrow. So I'll come back tomorrow to see if...
So you do not wish to leave it here then?
Not at this moment, no. But thank you.
My
Look
shop
forward
is
to-
closing within 20 minutes from now.
Understood. But you'll be opening tomorrow?
Yes, at 9 o'clock.
All right, then. If I see you at 9, then we can do business. Otherwise, I'll come back to do business for you. With you. Many thanks. And I leave.
While I'm still standing at the armorers, I actually was going to ask him a question.
Sure.
I'll pull out the glow hammer that I purchased from him previously. Bought this fine weapon from you previously. Have you interest in buying it back from me?
No, I don't rebuy my own weapons I craft.
That's fine. That's fine. I've come across something a little nicer, though, so I don't really have as much use for it, so I was just curious. Put my hand on my sword hilt.
You know, it's kind of a disgrace coming back to a blacksmith and reselling his own weapon to him.
Asking him if you'd like it back. It's not a disgrace. It was a fine, fine weapon, and maybe somebody else would really appreciate it. You can control what kind of folk get it back or not. Otherwise, I could give it to somebody unworthy of your weapon. But that's fine. Leave it up to me. I'm happy. It was fine and useful. But we'll be back in several hours to pick up my shield.
Anybody else want to buy anything or sell anything?
How much did you say that cost?
What?
Fixing the shield. 50, I think?
5 gold for the shield.
5. That was it. Thank you. I do need to also stop before the I was going to read through the magic things, but I'll do that later.
Make sure you get
We
your
should-
rations if you're using your rations.
My next question was, is it... I had 2 stops I want to make if they're still open. And one of them is to the jeweler, if he's in town. See if he has any diamonds worth about...
Open. He's got 10 minutes left, so you can quickly run to him if you want. You see, and then... Welcome. What can I do for you?
I was hoping you might have a nice diamond, like say roughly yay big.
I have plenty
Any
of cards.
carrots.
I have pink, black, blue, But not very many of diamonds. If you're looking for 300 gold piece diamonds, I only have 2 left.
I would definitely be happy to have one. One of them would be fantastic.
Right. Do you would
Ooh.
like a box with that?
No, I don't need a box. Thank you very much. That's great. Ooh, what is what is this necklace right here? That looks right. Is that rubies? Ooh,
Oh, yes.
a nice big ruby dangling.
Oh, the rubies are rubies, not diamonds, of course. But diamonds come in different shades of color.
No, the diamond I'd like just a 300 diamond, and then separately maybe this ruby. This
I
ruby
don't sell
ring.
diamond dust, sorry. Only the more intricate jewels.
What is it that I need for my spell? That's what I want to get.
You want diamond dust? You just buy a bunch of 100 gold piece diamonds and crush it.
Ah. All right. Well,
It's
while I'm at it,
equivalent to
I'll
100
also
gold pieces, basically. You just have to do the raw labor of that. He doesn't break them
Great.
because he sells the diamonds as a whole.
great. Then I will purchase some diamonds, but I'll also go ahead and purchase a
So you're buying 1 diamond and then 100 gold piece worth of diamonds to crush it? Okay. So 400 gold pieces?
no.
So
I would like to buy 300 diamonds worth of crushable diamonds because I think it's 300 gold
so you're
pieces
not
per.
buying a diamond for Revivify? Okay.
No, but in addition to the ones I'm going to crush, I would also like to buy a piece of jewelry that is kind of nice. That maybe that features a ruby for about 100 gold pieces.
Sure. Yeah, like a ring or something?
I'm trying to decide if I have. Yes, a ring would be fantastic. Wear that under my gloves. Oh, very nice. That way, I like to have my wealth in small, wearable items. So now, when we go home this evening, I will crush up the diamonds before we go to bed, as we discuss our plan. And then I guess all the stores are closed, so I'll make my way back. Honey, I'm home.
I think we're all asleep. I know
I
will.
would have waked up to definitely go to the store because I feel like I'm probably gonna go fucking go early in the morning. If that's the case, I would basically just buy a glaive and enchant it with 2 miners, extend and weapon enchantment.
Which miners are you? What are yours? Your glaive? Your regular glaive with no enchantments on it? What is it? So an extender and what else?
And +1,
Okay. So 600
so it's
gold.
900 in total.
Oh, 900. Oh yeah, because the extender is like a little bit more.
Yeah, it's 600 for that.
600.
How much gold did we get as a character?
7 something.
756.
I'll have to figure out something. Oh. So if nothing happens overnight, in the morning, I will discuss again. What other things, repairs to look like we need for our house and or goods? Our refuge here. And if we're taking the ship, do we need to hire a crew? I still have some funds available if we need to.
I don't
I'm
think
not a
we're
good
have
sailor.
time to hire a crew. It would take too long. The other people have too much of a head start on this.
They might have to hire a whole boat.
You can
Well,
get,
hopefully
you can
there'll
get
be a
another
boat
skiff.
heading
You can
that
rent
way.
a skiff. If you really wanted to.
I'm not so sure this is the correct mission for us.
Crush, 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 crush.
No,
Do you
it doesn't
any
have to be.
additional- Are there any additional missions?
There's
Alright.
nothing right now for a while, for a couple weeks.
I'm okay taking a few weeks down. That was a hard-won battle. do some work on the house. Maybe even get our boat almost boat ready. Start to get some stockpiling of items and stuff.
I will say that for people who are standing in the actual tavern itself, Stanzatar and Abel, you could roll a perception check. Abel, you overhear what this individual, the guy who's offering the bounty, you overhear that he's getting 8,000 gold pieces and he's gonna get half of it to the rewarded players, the group. So you get 4k gold. Because you also overhear that the individual's working with pirates.
Interesting.
Pirates
Okay.
usually have treasure.
I just think of myself, I'll just do this in the morning. Because now I have shiny glaive.
Well, let me know if you ever tell us anything.
He goes there by himself. It's like, fuck you guys.
Wait, is it morning already?
Yes.
Or-
You just skip the next
Oh,
one.
okay, never mind. Then yeah.
You hear it, like, obviously. The guy's left. He left the town now. He's gone. He's coming back in a couple days. He doesn't live in Saltmarsh.
Got you. I was thinking like this would be like the night, and then like we'd take the rest. But never mind. If it's morning, I'd wait for everyone to group up. Probably in the.
You guys can sell your You can sail your ghost ship. You just don't. The problem is you don't have a crew to watch overnight, so you're gonna have to take watches. But you're gonna have to do a lot of the heavy labor of the work.
I suggest we just go to the Mariners Guild as honorary mariners and hire us a crew for a week. Right? 3 days there, 3 days back, 1 day to get the guy, maybe 2 days to get the guy.
Yeah, you're just paying like
We'll
you're paying basically 10 gold a day for the people on the Mariners.
Wow, do the math. Let's see, that's 10.
It's about
And
60
10.
gold pieces.
And
3 days.
10.
Yeah. And 10.
10.
60
Wait, you
gold
get 10
pieces a
wait,
day
wait,
were like 7 days, so it's like 400 and.
Wait. Seriously? That's how much a sailor earns in this town? I should do more sailing. Dang.
No, they get gold each, a gold a day.
And we would need 10 sailors.
Pretty much to do the entire crew, like a cook, whatever, etc. But if you don't want to cook, you can always reduce it. But yeah, you'd get a person to they would take watches. You guys never ever have to fucking sail the boat ever. But if you want to sail the boat, you're welcome to. You can obviously interchange with them.
I'm willing to hire somebody to do my share of the sailing.
I mean, for $10 a day, I thought it was more. That's not too bad. We should get this in.
It's not
$10. Right, correct.
10
For the full
gold a
crew.
day. Yeah.
But we still need to
Good with
stock
that.
it. We need some supplies.
We're gonna need water and food, yeah.
To supply, it's about 500 gold pieces, but that's for 30 days, depending on how much you want to use.
Well, that's not too bad. If we figure if we all chip in 100 gold pieces each, we can get the crew and 30 days of supply.
Yeah, 'cause your ship is not a high class ship, so it's not going to cost you a fortune. Because your ship doesn't have like weapons and stuff. It's a ship for sailing. It's not a ship for battle.
Did you order a flag last time, Stanzendar?
I ordered a whole new masthead, actually.
Oh, all right. That's not done yet, right? We were only gone for a week, so that's probably later.
I imagine they're still working on it.
Correct.
You have to
Alright.
go look at the progress. That's one of the things I intended to do this morning.
Wait, you check on? Do we think we should take this mission? That's a worthy I'm in.
You can always do a vote.
Stop some pirates.
But you don't know about the pirates.
Bring order to the land.
Abel didn't tell us, did
He
he?
didn't tell us
Yeah.
shit.
How much are you guys gonna
Oh.
be paid for this?
All right. Oh, then we're not going. Never mind. Then we don't have any of these discussions. We just have breakfast and go about our day. So,
No,
that
we
makes
would
it
have
easy.
discussed what happened. Like, hey, I found out some information. The dude's
Hmm.
gonna give us half of his booty to get the guy.
How much are you getting paid for it, though?
We haven't been told.
Half the
Probably not
booty.
worth it. It could be. Seems like he's hiring some bounty hunters, but we don't know, so it's
But
probably
we're
not
gonna
worth
have to
it.
shell out. We're gonna have to shell out hundreds of dollars, hundreds of gold pieces to get the ship ready. What if he only gives us like 200 gold?
Yeah, that's not worth it.
On my discussions, well, not my discussions, but overhearing that whole bounty situation, we're getting up to around 4,000
Oh,
out of 8,000.
When do we leave?
So did
my
that
interest
was
is piqued.
8,000?
And by the way, it sounded like he was associated with some pirates.
I'm not a sailor. I'm not sure that I could do that. But 4,000, gotta do what you gotta do. You know, I could be willing to put up some funds for, well, actually, first, can you all sail the vessel? Because I cannot.
I
Captain
can sail.
Stanzentar,
I can sail.
is
I
that all we
think I
need?
can, but every time I try, it doesn't work out.
Would you need any additional hands?
I mean, I am but one person. I can't do 3 days on. I definitely need some help.
I think
I can do the hard labor.
I'll pay for a sailor to come. I'll pay for 2 sailors to come with us
I was gonna
to
say
help
I
us
don't
along.
think it's gonna be too bad to have sailors run the ship for us.
I'll
Especially
hire
if we're gonna
2.
get 4,000 gold pieces out of this.
Okay, but let's outweigh this. Let's figure this all out. We're going to be going on a crew for a guy we don't know exactly what we're getting. We're putting a lot of money up front. I mean, I know Abel heard some rumors, but he's involved with pirates as well. So this
Where
is
do we
pirate debt and money that we're collecting on?
bring this back to? Here?
No, the bad guy that we're
Bad
hunting
guys.
for the bounty is the
He's
one that
in
works
with
with the
pirates.
pirates.
Oh,
Not
he's
the guy
in
we
with the
talked to.
pirates. Okay. Let's fuck those pirates.
We've got to for order, law, and justice.
So it seems
Plus,
like we're gonna get a lot more than we expected.
We're going to get a lot more
Could be
trouble
more.
than we expected to it, but
Who knows what we could get from the pirates?
So I'm already down for this if you guys are waiting.
Yeah, I
I
think they
mean-
said 1 gold piece a day, 10 people for says 10 gold pieces a day, and we'll need them for a week.
I could pay for 2 crew members.
So that's only 70, but if we go ahead and paid for a few extra days just in case, so we put in 100 gold pieces, we could have them for 10 days.
Yeah, it's affordable to get people to take ships and stuff. Like, you don't have to.
Plus, stocking it is what, 500?
500
gold
just for 30
3
days.
months?
Yeah,
Oh no, for 1 month.
for a month, yeah.
We could split that between us, and it'd be what, like 100 gold pieces each?
it would. It would be 600 total and then 100 each. Yeah.
That's not too
Fine.
bad.
I have to admit, I'm dying to captain the ship, so if we could get this thing out in open water, that'd be awesome. I'd do just about anything.
I'm for it.
game.
Let's do it.
You guys can now do the travel at sea things. You can raise morale. You can have a first
Let's
mate.
head.
You need a quartermaster. You need navigator. You need a repairer. You got a captain.
Head to the guild.
I think I could be the navigator on this one.
Let's head to the guild.
Do you know sea maps?
Maybe.
Captain Stanzentar, why don't you go to the guild, crew to crew?
And we can get working on the supplies. Talk to the people that we need to get the supplies loaded up.
See Yeah, I hear you once worked on ships, and you might know what they need. Make sure we have some extra supply and all the gear and supplies and how to stow it. And
Yes, yes,
When,
I was a
when would we
shipwright.
be leaving? If we're doing this.
As soon as possible.
by lunchtime,
At the earliest. Or latest,
Well-
I should say.
Let's see how long it takes for the Mariners Guild to come up with 10 able bodies.
so
2
more.
hours.
Hallmark is waiting to see if he has a day or not. He'd like to do some shopping. I don't know that that's likely. We might push out a sound.
Salt
no
Marsh
idea,
isn't
though.
a mall. It's got like 5 places. You don't need all day.
I love they give
Correct.
you they give you names too. If you know how to name your ship, you can roll a d20 to see what kind of name you'd get, and it gives you a noun. That's funny. You can have the zealous,
No,
and it's like the noun is for it is wanderer.
I know.
If we're
we
gonna
got
go,
a name.
if we're gonna go sailing,
Oh, there's a
Sick.
I'm
Sicky's
going
hammer.
to need.
crew member names.
I'm going to see if I'll also go get us some supplies. I'm going to spend my day looking to see if I can find a really nice hammock and a couple of really comfortable pillows and a alchemy jug.
Alchemy jug actually might not be a bad purchase. Just in general.
That's what I'm looking for. If they're available, while you go and look for shipwright supplies, and Sands and Targoes and recruits a crew. That's what I'm going to look for. The things I think we need on our ship. Make our journey comfortable.
Sounds good to me.
Mutiny.
So I guess I'll-
love it. There's so much
I'll head out.
gems.
All right, Red, you can take the shopping in whatever order you want to go.
What do you want? What do you want to shop for?
Well, I need ship supplies, so I need canvas and rope. I need food and water, those type of.
Right, we can get you on that on your ship. It'll cost you 100 gold pieces for the salted pork, and I'm assuming you want ale as well, or no, just water.
Oh, we should get some ale too, but mostly water.
All right.
Is there more than salted fish? Is there other options?
Well, that's plenty.
Should be some pork, I would think.
Let me see.
I like to not have only one option. Like, kind of mix it up. Have a
course.
variety.
They have salted cod and
So you can have
Just
pickled
salted
vegetables, dried fruits, beans, biscuits. There are obviously salted meats. You can
I'd go a little
even
bit of
have- You can
everything.
even have a chicken and a cow on the fucking deck if you really wanted to. Fresh.
I'll take 2 chickens though.
Okay.
Wait, how many are there? Make that 5 chickens.
and potato.
Potatoes, yeah. Water, yeah. And you can get
Boil them, bake them, smash them, cook them in a stew.
materials for your ship if you need repairs. Planks.
Yes, that's what I
special
meant,
wood,
the-
iron pieces.
Mm-hmm. All that $500 worth.
That's enough for
$100
a
of
few
supplies.
repairs, yeah. And then obviously you have your crew stock as well, which you're obviously gonna go get.
Obviously.
So we're spending
Yeah. I give you
200
100 gold to chip in towards this stuff.
right. Yes. Chip 100 to you and 100 to Sands and Tar. And 50 towards the house fund. That's 4.
You keeping track of that somewhere? Because I'm not.
We did before something on it. I'm gonna put it up here in the treasure hall.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Hey, Santantar, did the treasure, all that stuff that's in the treasure hall, did you count that? There's not very much, but we'll leave that
I
for
think we
later.
got rid of it
didn't know.
last time. There's not much in the ghetto bag of holding, I don't think. Just a bunch of.
No, in the
money.
treasure hall thing where there was like a gold medallion, 4 crystal decanters. Just like 150. It's fine. We'll leave it for later. If you didn't touch that stuff and it's not from anywhere else, then we'll just leave it for later.
Yeah, I just looked at the stuff in the bags of holdings. I didn't touch that at all.
Okay, great. So we'll leave that for later. It's probably in my bag of holding, and I forgot.
How many bag of holdings do we got?
4.
Yeah, lots.
We have no. Take that back. We have a bag of holding, a ghetto bag of holding. I don't know what Abel calls his, and a booty of holding.
The bag of item carrying.
Bag of item. I'm sorry, the bag of arrow carrying. Ooh, and a healer's kit. I gotta remember to go buy the healer's kits again. Those are pretty helpful.
Bigger version of a quiver.
That elk's not still around, right? It disappeared.
Should have disappeared like the next dawn. Which would have been in this
Okay.
rest.
It's gone, yeah. What was it?
Oh, then we would have had those wings.
Healer's kit application. Okay.
So I was carrying the wing.
You're carrying one of them, and then we attached 2 of them on the elk's back.
We had to lug them back with us. We forgot about those. Oh, I'll put those in the treasure hall. What were they? Wings of Manticore?
Of course.
Times 3? Alright, well they're now in our bag. They're not in the bag of holding. They're sitting in our house. Somebody should have cured them before we left.
Then we had a couple of the Manticore teeth as well.
So as you guys talk, for those that are still in the inn, you do see another posting as it's hammered onto the bulletin postings.
I'm gonna go take a look at that.
Doesn't
my
specify
job.
any reward, it just has a bulletin posting. Posting is a wrecked ship, as it says. The Marshal's sea vessel was a kind of a missionary ship of Saint Cuthbert's, as it seems fit. It was supposed to bring law and order, as it was supposed to kind of give word to their god to every port, as it seems fit. The mission was launched 3 years ago. The Marshal never made the first stop, as they were attacked. The ship is now stranded in kind of shoreward and crashed upon the rocks near Saltmarsh.
I'll go back and I'll relay this.
A whole rescue
don't
mission
think
for
we
some
can-
holy roller?
I don't know that we can take the delay though.
Well, maybe we find it on the way.
On the way back, maybe.
Okay. That's fine. We're already mid shopping for this one. We gotta keep going.
Well, no, this helps in the long run. I mean, dried food and water just stay. Preparing to have a crew when we need it is good.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, while you're looking for that, you're looking for that. Stanton Tower is at the Mariners Guild looking for a crew. Abel and Zin, would you all like to take the now that we remember we have the Manticore stuff, you all can be figuring out, would you all like to take charge of what to do with those? If we could, if they're of value, or you're going to turn them into something. Somebody's going to turn them into something.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think somebody wanted to turn them into cloaks or something.
Yeah, with the
that was
2
it.
wings, I think we could make a cloak.
Yep, you're right. And the Manticore teeth you were just going to have. But the other stuff, yeah. If you would like to investigate that, you should probably do that. And then, Red, I was looking for an alchemy jug. So there was one in town.
Sadly, I would say it's random, honestly, on the... So you could roll
Okay.
for it and see what you get for magical items. If you
What
want.
do you mean roll? 100?
Roll me 3d100s for whatever they have. This is gonna stay here until weeks prior, so it's kind of what I do in my games now. 99. Okay, so
69. Nice. I want to know what that item is.
all right. You see a wand of magic detection for sale. For the 99.32. You see a potion of clairvoyance, which is kind of useless, and 69. Everybody likes 69, yeah.
69.
Where is this one? As you see a potion of flying. It's kind of what's for sale right now.
Alright, I'll make a note in the treasury.
Like, everybody can go into the market and see what they can find, but those items won't reset until at least 10 days have passed.
I'm just gonna make a note today's date. 5:15 Salt Marsh.
Zen will take that chance.
Yeah, roll me 3d100s. Like, there will never be like a ledger item or anything like that, but there will be a chance, of course, on a decent item that you can actually fetch for. You find a potion of healing, a regular one. You find a saddle for a cavalier, of the cavalier, sorry. Just kind of useless for this campaign. And you find Emanation +2. You find 5 of them for sale.
What was that?
Ammunition +2. There's 5 of them.
Oh, sweet.
They're arrows. Yeah.
I'll pick those up for stands.
They're not cheap though.
How much?
A +2. They're selling for 150 each. And
So
once
450
once
for-
you fire one of them, it becomes non-magical.
Yeah, I guess we can just buy the potion of regular healing. That's 50.
Sure, yeah. If it was a +1, it would be a lot cheaper.
All right, I'll take that and that. Forget the other two.
I'm out shopping. I wouldn't mind trying my luck.
Sure. Sorry, no. Ammunition +2 is 100 gold pieces each. My apologies. But I think it's still very expensive, just for one.
Yeah, yeah.
I have to look on the book. All right, 20, 41. All right, 1.
Yeah, the wings
You find a
cost
potion
50.
of fire breath. 41. You find a potion of gaseous form, and the one. You find a +1 weapon of your choice.
Do not need the +1 weapon, and how much was the gaseous form?
I'll check the prices for that. It's 350.
Nah. Thank you.
Everybody wants to roll. I get it. These items won't change though. Like, so even if you come back, they'll be the same items. 25, 31, 88. 24.
34.
34. Uh, 25 is going to give you a potion of resistance. You'll have to roll it, so whatever resistance you get, you get. Depending if you really want a potion of resistance, it can be random. But yeah, 34. Plus 1 ammunition, actually. So you did find 5 of those. There can be obviously anything that you need, of course. But only one type, not like a bunch of types.
Understood.
And then 88. A Medallion of Thoughts.
What is that?
It's an uncommon item. So the Medallion of Thoughts gives you 3 charges. While wearing the medallion, you can use an action to expend 1 charge to use Detect Thoughts. Spell save is DC 13. Medallion regains 1d3 expended on a daily dawn. It's attunement. It's for roleplay. It's good for spying.
See, what potion did you find?
Fire, breath, and gaseous form.
Fire breath.
Well, my thoughts went back to my weapon, so I'm gonna go grab a new warhammer and then bring it to be bonded so that it can return for throwing, and then I can leave
You're
it
doing
there.
the weapon bonding there. Oh, so you're gonna buy one to use for weapon fighting, and then one to keep there for enchanting. Okay.
Correct.
Alright.
You could have them actually. Now that I think about this, why don't you have him enchant this glowhammer that does light and possible extra fire damage?
They can't.
If it's already his.
They can't re-enchant something that's enchanted. It has to be a plain weapon.
Okay. Fair enough.
And so anything that's pre-enchanted can't. They have to be disenchanted. So it's usually recommended to have a weapon that's not enchanted.
Okay.
So then once it's not enchanted, then you can enchant like 2 minors or 1 major or whatever. But if it's already enchanted, for instance, you find a magical rare item, it has all these enchantments on it, it's already capped out.
Nice.
So yes, I will buy a brand new, unenchanted, good warhammer, and then get it enchanted for a bond.
Warhammer, it's 15 gold pieces, okay.
Okay.
Does anybody else want to look at some magical loot in here? Or you're done? You had your fill.
I'm broke.
Okay.
And I'm gonna buy a nice bag. I don't have a bag of holding, but I'm gonna buy a nice bag so that I can put my gold in, and then I will give it probably to my brother.
So it's just a regular bag? Yeah, you can buy it for like a silver piece or less.
What? 2 silver it is.
Yeah.
What's a nice one? Oh, this is good.
Like rubs it on his beard.
Feels nice. I'll buy some healing kits all around. Stack up on the. Ooh, and this smells good. Mint.
And then for the warhammer, will that be? I'll pay when I get it, when I pick it up. For the bond.
Yeah, once you come back to the sea, yeah. From here, once you complete your mission, you'll come back to get it. So you can already have it in your inventory. You just and you pay the money for it right now. If you wanted to, you can add it in your inventory. But but you won't be able to use it until you return back here.
Understood.
So it's easier, so you don't have the reminder.
I will take it out of my gold then.
Okay.
While I'm out shopping, I'm going to go buy the bedding supplies. I want to make sure that I at least have some nice bedding and pillows.
Okay.
I run into Denier getting a hammock and a bed pillows. What?
If we're gonna be sleeping on a boat, I'm gonna need these.
Oh, you do have hammocks already in the boat, but they're old. They're from obviously somebody else. You probably want.
That's why I wanted to buy a nicer hammock and some buy several nicer hammocks. Sturdy support a plump dwarf or two. Some pillows.
So you guys agreed on getting a group for the Marner? Or,
Yes, please.
As you're like, well, you know, we have some sailors that could use the money. Where are you heading out?
Where did they tell us? Urskarn.
Urskarn, yes. Place is quite small town, if anything.
Actually, we're looking for Firewatch Island.
That place is dangerous. I'd be wary. What pirates reside in that place?
We are the heroes of Saltmarsh. We are not afraid of pirates.
I also heard of a creature that dwells around it. Flies across the
Ooh,
clouds.
tell me more about that. Something that flies.
Yes. No one really knows what it is, but when that thing gets you, it likes to hunt during the day. People have been told they never survived. I've told a tale. It's just a rumor of anything. If everybody sees a silhouette of something winged creature that flies in, swoops and grabs them.
Yeah, most all rumors are based in some form of truth or another. Well, thank you. So, have you got 10 good ones, 10 hardy men, 10 people not afraid to sail into the face of danger and
Depending
bear...
on what your ship have. Is it a battlement ship? What kind of sail ship do you have?
We have a ship of our own called Siggy's Hammer, or you may
Yes, what
know
kind
it
of ship is it?
locally as the Sea Ghost.
Sea
I think
Ghost.
it's a galley that we have repurposed.
It's not a galley. It's not a galley.
Okay.
It's a sailing ship.
A sailing ship. Okay.
Alright, so it doesn't have a war, so we'll give you some crew who can maintain the ship. They won't be fighting worthy, but they'll be sea worthy.
That's fine, as long as they're loyal and true and can
As
do
long
their...
as you pay them and no mutiny on there, they should be fine.
We hope to give them no reason for mutiny. We've got enough food to last a month.
Do you have a role?
Pay half at a time.
You have roles in your crew? Who's your first mate? Can I write the name down?
Cyrodiil.
Okay. And do you have any other roles that I need to know of?
You can mark down I, Captain Stanzentar.
Alright. And do you have a boatswain on your crew? Someone who can repair ships? We can give you one.
Well, actually, our first mate is also a shipwright in his own, so he's more than adequate to repair such a trivial trip. Yeah.
Right.
They are.
Well, the first mate's job is to raise morale. Usually. So, charismatic character, really handy for sure. And who's your navigator?
We are working things out. I am skilled in the arts of navigation, but whether I can do everything at once, I don't know.
Alright. Well, we got some people for that, just in case. And we have a cook, and we have a forger, and we have a map drawer as well. Alright.
Oh, I am a cartographer.
Oh. Alright, we got that done. Mm-hmm. So for there's so many checks. It's hilarious. So there, you don't have to fight, but because your ship doesn't have fight. But the fire checks is for the captain's an intelligence, water vehicles check, which you can use, which is cool. And then first mate's charisma intimidation check for firing on the ship. That's kind of cool. Everybody's different.
I have good charisma, but I don't know about intimidation.
It's for roleplay perspectives, like intimidate.
Yeah.
Fired, woo! You know, kind of shouting at them.
Oh, I could.
It's kind of cool. All right. Anyways, all right. Well, we'll get you the crew. That'll be ready in a jiff. As you can tell, the crew is like full of elderly and then younger lads.
Tell them what dock we're at, and that we're just south of the inn. Our ship is moored there. Meet us there at midday, and we'll depart then.
Okay, so you'll pay wages until you don't pay them right now. You'll pay the wages when you dock back into the ship, and you pay them afterwards.
Fair enough.
So you'll pay what you owe them for the days.
And I give you my share of what we need to pay him for so you can hold on to it.
Thank you.
I have deducted 100 for the crew and 100 for the supplies. So
everybody gives 100 for the boat fund.
I did that.
Yep.
And I gave 100 to. So I don't know if you need to keep that Stanton Tower and mark that on your bag of holding or something, like in the gold.
I added it to the treasure hall. I was just waiting to confirm it all.
Yeah, I already marked.
Okay, good.
Yeah, just 100 total. That's all we need, not 100 per. Or 100 per person, but not to either both causes. Just one.
Mark will pass over his 100 gold. Here you go.
And it's been a while since Dancentar's been on that boat. She would very much like to go check the boat out again and see what it doesn't have, if anybody's worked on that masthead she's paid for, or anything like that.
Oh, they're not like working on the ship for the masthead, because obviously they have to carve it first before they can mount it. But it looks like it's collected quite a bit of dirt and grime.
I like to start cleaning stuff up and making sure it's got the basic tools it needs. It's got a sextant and some maps and what kind of condition the captain's quarters in, if she needs to go out and buy some pillows and stuff like that for creature comfort.
Okay. So you can get infestation in your boat. That's fucked up.
We actually had 110 gold in the house fund. My last notes showed.
Oh, good. I just put in 50 more, so I'll make 160 total. Great.
Yeah, and I'll throw 50 more in.
Me too.
160, 10.
All right. As you get everything done in the boat, secured, supplied,
110, 150,
cleaning it
260.
up, kind of getting that kind of montage video in the background. You guys cleaning.
All right.
Like an 80s movie when they play the music video portion of the movie.
Yeah.
Do another 50 for me, so.
Oh, our house fund is excellent.
So
Sorry.
there are checks for each role, depending obviously what you're trying to do, of course. But yeah. So obviously, the first mate can manage the cruise time, granted extended breaks, providing instructions, generally improved quality of life on the ship once every 24 hours. If the crew's quality score is 3 or lower, the first mate has to make a persuasion check to obviously make the crew's quality increase by 1. So it's per day. So, and if their quality goes to 0, they mutiny. So it's like
Noted.
Gotta kind of keep them happy. Give them breaks, give them instructions, ideally. Kind of like a supervisor, basically.
Oh, that 600 was 100 for the crew's wages and 500 for the ship supplies. So we probably only have 100 left.
And then, of
Sorry.
course, the navigator is obviously
Got it.
navigator, so you don't become lost. So I'll obviously call survival checks for whoever's being the navigator. And then obviously, the botsman is obviously for repairs. That only happens, of course, when you're taking damage to the ship. It requires carpenter tools to repair the
Got
boat.
him.
And you
Well
need
worn and loved.
you need it's a 15 or higher to regenerate components. And then, of course, the captain can use stealth for obviously going through fog, or going through restricted visibility and conditions and stuff like that. You can make a dex check with a bonus of the crew's quality score added to it. And there's just a bunch of other things. But yeah. Alright,
So navigator's the one that deals with the survival.
correct. And if you mess up, you can become lost, actually.
Hey, Stans, do you mention that there's a flying creature that might be around the island?
Yes, I would definitely mention that.
In that case, Journey. Oh, right. How much was that potion of flying that I saw earlier?
It's expensive. I think it's like, let me double check. Should be like, it's not that expensive, but it's kind of hefty.
500.
500, yeah. 500 jeeps.
Have in cash. I don't know how keep my. Nope, I'm good.
We're gonna take a quick 5-minute break, so we'll do a quick bio, but we'll be back.
Sounds good.
I think being the navigator could be Abel's job.
I have no interest in any of those, so I will always just hire a crew member or two to take my place.
Yeah, because a 12 in survival and a passive perception of 22 now. It's kind of scary.
I mean, I'm good with you guys sailing the ship. I don't even mind if you all want to sail the ship and we dock when we're sailing. If you want to pull over and let me off sleep on land, that's also fine. No problem with that. Although camping's not great either, to be honest. So maybe we'll just stay on the boat with at least a nice roof over our head. This hammock is pretty good. Double hammock, extra pillows. He didn't say how much that was, but I'll deduct some funds for it.
I don't think we can make a cloak with the wings, so the only thing is to just sell them.
Currently, they're in our bag, and when we come back, we can add all these things up. And we forgot to divvy those up, but that's fine. And most likely, some of those things, like the top 3 or 4 items that are actual items, I'll probably just give you all cash for. I've been slowly, and I have funds that I have not spent because I didn't find anything I wanted to buy. I'm saving up for something interesting later, if we come across it. I don't know what, but something. Add this to the bag. Healer's kit. 1, 2.
Did he post those work position type things?
There was.
I remember
There's an
seeing it
appendix.
at some point.
There's an appendix on ships and seas. Let's see. Oops. What's in that? Sample ships. What you mean? Mariner's armor, equipment, manta ray, player handouts. Oh, no.
Starting to wish we had picked up those ballistas.
That's why Stan Centaur wanted them from the Mariners
Right.
Guild.
Yeah, well, we can go back and get them.
We're not gonna have enough time to get them out, equip them, all that stuff. That's a long-term project.
Well, I mean, if we're late, we're late. Let's steal them from the other people, and then we're back. I mean, that's not law.
That makes us pirates. That's not right.
Makes us initiative seekers, go-getters.
Here's kid. It's 5 gold pieces. 3.
So I have to admit, the carpenter's tools, in theory, was probably going to need to use strength, and that is my -1. But I'm the slow and steady carpenter. Just a little at a time. I'll get there. Don't worry. I'll get there. Or I can direct.
Here's what I found about D&D officers and crews. I don't know if it's exactly what he's using, but there's the captain. Best captains have high intelligence and charisma scores, as well as proficiency with water vehicles. First mate, the specialist keeps the crew morale high by providing supervision, encouragement, and discipline. First mate benefits from a high charisma score, as well as proficiency with intimidation and persuasion. We have a bosun that provides technical advice to the captain and crew and leads repairs and maintenance efforts. A good bosun has a high strength as well as proficiency with carpenter's tools. We have a quartermaster, and the quartermaster plots the ship's course relying on knowledge of nautical charts. A reliable quartermaster tends to have a high wisdom score as well as proficiency with navigator's tools and/or nature.
Okay, so
A surgeon, herbalism and medicine, and a cook, brewer supplies and cook utensils.
Same one. It's from the official one. It's the surgeon, quartermaster, first mate, bosun, and cook. So you could all have those roles if you wanted them, and just have them to do it instead. To do all the work. It all depends on what you want to do, really, honestly.
But does anybody possess any of these skills?
All of them do. They all have a skill. One's a captain, one can be a first mate, one can be everything.
I was talking more about us. See if we can fulfill them from within and then just hire these guys as...
I mean, charisma is my best stat.
well,
But I don't have persuasion.
doctoring thing. I mean, I have a small talent for that.
Sounds like a natural fit for us.
So
Bernier
on the
will be
next
the
vessel-
surgeon.
On the next vessel, we can perhaps save the crew for that, I guess. But if you need actual sailors as well, you're going to have to hire somebody to do that sailing job.
How about quartermaster? Somebody good with wisdom and navigator's tools and nature skill, perhaps?
What are they
Okay,
going
so
to
we could hire a quartermaster.
Wait, I'm sorry. What is the quartermaster? What is their stat?
High wisdom as well as proficiency with navigator's tools and nature skill.
I can't use the tool.
I have proficiency with the tools, but that's it. My wisdom suck. That's my dump score.
My wisdom, but I can't.
It probably wouldn't hurt just to have one of everything on the hired crew. That way, if something goes wrong, they can take over.
Besides a captain.
Yes.
There's only one captain.
Okay, so we'll hire a professional crew then, except for the captain.
Okay. So they get on the boat. Eventually, after the montage, you start cleaning. It's finished after a few hours of work and shopping and resupplying it. As it's about now past the afternoon at the point, like around 2 o'clock.
Okay, make yourself presentable. I think the crew will be coming soon.
they're all like in a row, waiting for the captain and obviously the first mate to. Well, they want to obviously hear the first mate, obviously like announcements, and then obviously the captain to talk and tell them what they're doing and etc.
Okay, crew. Nice to have some new flesh and blood on this boat. It's been a little while. It's been a little empty. We got to put a little life into it, but I know you guys are up for the task. Today, our captain is Stanzen Tar of this lovely sea vessel of Siggy's Hammer, soon to have a beautiful masthead, still in process. And I believe that I'll hand us over to our captain here.
Okay, I will have gone to the bar beforehand and bought a bottle of wine, a cheap one, so I can break it over, christen the ship.
Alright, you do that.
So I'd like to give a 10-minute long speech and use my inspiring leadership. I'd love to tell the people that this is the maiden voyage of Siggy's Hammer, that this is a proudly reclaimed pirate ship, and it is going to be used to do good activity throughout the realms and in the salt marshes. As the namesake says, we will not allow anything bad to happen. We will upkeep its name to the highest principles, to the values of what Saltmarsh has taught us, and we will not sully Siggy's name at all. We will make her proud and proud of what we have accomplished, and what we will continue to accomplish with this ship. And then I'll break the wine bottle over the bow and invite everybody on board.
Alright, so they're all getting into positions, obviously showing them
11
around.
temporary hit points.
Showing them around the place. You obviously show the cook where he's at, you see the beds area, you show them to every kind of quarters and stuff like that. So they all kind of get into positions on where they are as they're waiting for your commands as the anchor is currently dropped.
What time of day is this?
It's past the afternoon. It's midday.
Alright, so I'm going to command everybody to their positions and have them raise anchor and set sail.
Alright. As they would like you to roll vehicle handling, please.
You heard what he said. Chop, chop. Get into place. Come on.
As they're
Move
all
it, move
pulling
it.
ropes and releasing. And how much of a sail? Half sail? Full sail? Quarter sail? As they're asking.
Half out of bay until we round the islands and set forward to the sail, then pull it at full.
And I'm going to climb to the crow's nest and make
Damn it.
a map as we go.
I'll join on there.
It's tight now up there with both of you. Elbow to elbow. This is my job. No, it's mine. The kids up there probably. As they go full sail, and they go full ahead. As you're out in the sea, splashing water as it's moving, is the first time you're taking your ship out. It's been in dock for quite a while, like a month or so, as you're finally now using it as it sails across the seas, across the Azure Sea itself. Like our navigator to roll me a survival check.
Got it. 19.
Alright, navigator. Are they going? Which way are they going? And I'm obviously going to help you out as you're heading north from here. Obviously, as you take the compass out and obviously begin to reassure as you probably shout down towards the captain as she's moving forward.
Hey, raise it a little bit more to the north side. We're a little bit off, but we got it.
More to starboard? Or port?
A little bit more. Damn it. Hey, Sin, you know
Port
what
is short
right is?
for light, left. Right is starboard.
Starboard. Thanks.
Make it so, number one.
Aye, aye, Capitan. Let's look at the boat vessels and moves and bobbles and weaves down and up. For those that are not used to boat sailing, if you're someone who's not used to it, you can roll a con save, maybe if you get seasick. For those that have been on boats, you don't have to. So it bobs and weaves through the water. As I like our captain, actually not our captain, our first mate, to roll me a D100 and roll a perception check. Alright. You do see, obviously, on the starboard side, you do see a galley in the distance. As it's moving away from your location, but it looks pretty big. As you can see, this thing is fortified with 5 cannons on both sides.
And it's moving away from us?
Correct, but it's just in the distance, as you might
Can we
come
tell what
across
colors?
ships that are not friendly that might attack your ship. You see just reds and blues and whites.
And do we have cannons on ours or no?
Your thing's a
No.
sail ship. Can't fight. It just moves fast. It moves faster than the galley, but it can't defend itself.
Yeah.
We don't recognize any
Sure,
heraldry on that
understand.
ship.
No.
Doesn't have a flag or painted color or anything.
No, you just see it looks like a ship that's just kind of cruising around. Look, good thing it's not a warship. Must be even worse.
I'm going to point it out to the first mate and say, let's navigate clear and fast at that. I don't want it to be on its dots and it come chase us. We don't need that. Let's just run. Open her up as fast as we can.
Actually, I want to see what a galley has for weaponry. Oh, it's got, yeah, ballistas and, yeah, it's got some fire weapon. It's got 500 HP. Oof. Moves 4 miles per hour. Yours, I think, yours is a sailing ship, so it's 300 HP. And then it moves 5 miles, it's faster. Yeah. Your ship can have weapons on it, yeah. It can have ballistas and it can have Mongolian, like the fire, kind of like the fire jet ones. But yeah. Anyways, that costs money to upgrade, but yeah. You guys begin to sail across the seas as you begin to move across the beauties of the water itself in the distance. As time flies easy enough, obviously. As you begin to kind of move across it, I'd like you to roll me a d20 first mate for encounters. See if you get one or not. Nope, no encounter. As your voyage is safe from any harm or hazard across the sea, from any enemies that wish to obviously invade it, or any ships. The water is clear and sky, as you have no issues around there. In the meantime, you do hear the cooks cooking up something down below, as you've been on your voyage for about 4 hours now. Let me know if you want to do anything in the meantime as you're currently taking your voyage across the ocean.
Stanzentar is going to spend most of her time on deck. She's really happy to be back out on the ship, out on the water. And at some point, she's probably going to do the, Jack and Rose from Titanic up in the front. Put her arms out near the mast or the masthead and soak it all in. But for the most part, then she'll retire to the captain's quarters and let the crew do its thing.
Who takes your name as first mate?
Yep, I'll leave it to the first mate.
Bring me dinner. I guess I'll stay up on deck.
first mate, give me vehicle handling. If you don't have vehicle handling, just give me a dex. Nice, 24. Wow, you're superior.
I'm a shipwright. It's kind of the whole point of this
your roll is
character.
higher than fucking Sandstar, that's what I'm saying. But your plus is less than Sandstar. Alright, as you're obviously drawing the maps up there, as you're obviously making sure that you're on track as you guys are on top. What are the two dwarf brothers doing?
Probably hiding down below.
Seasick?
Yeah, not much. Just
Bob and weaving in the water.
should have brought my deck chair. Dang it! I knew I should have got one of those. From staying out of the way of the people sailing the vessel and just
I'm
watching where we
going-
go.
I will be staying out of the way, but chomping on an apple or any fruit that we may have had. But I'm also going to look at the new crew members. I have a know your enemy, and I'll just observe them to see if there's anyone that seems to be out of place that is trying to pull one over on us, so that I can learn about each of them. And if there's one particular individual to keep an eye on, I'll do so.
Okay. Right now, you can't really tell. You can tell the cook, obviously. He's the old gentleman in the crew. He's probably hitting 60 by now. Most of the other individuals are young lads or middle-aged people in between 30s to 40s. But you can see, of course, everybody kind of like, they don't look like threatening or anything. They look like they had like rough pasts in their life, like tattoos, and most of them do. Some are obviously have piercings and stuff like that. And some obviously are clean cut.
Yeah, I just get a familiarity with them to see if anyone acts out of place. That's all.
Okay. You know, like the bodyguard, basically.
Just watching. If they see me, I see them. I'll chat with them, chit chat.
Sure, yeah. If you want to chat with the cook, you're welcome to chat with any of the actual people here. You can roll the name, actually. I'll let you do that. Roll me a D20. See what name you get there for Hallmark for the cook. Alright, his name is Black Whale. Alright, they call me Black Whale.
Alright, how you doing, Black Whale?
It's not my real name, it's just a nickname, if anything. Doing good. Oh, this is different. I've never been on a sailing ship before. I'm usually on keelboats. It's been a while since I've been on a sea vessel. How long you been with this crew?
Good some time now. I wasn't around in the beginning, but I've been around for several of our adventures since then.
Aye. Well, it's a
Very
pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too. I am, my name is Hallmark, and it is glad to have you on board. It's good to have a cook.
Yeah, I've been doing it for 23 years. I come from, not from Saltmarsh originally, honestly. I've come from the north of Icewind Dale.
I look forward to hearing some stories about that through our voyage.
I suppose so, if you like cold and frostbite. As you can see, he's lost a couple fingers due to frostbite.
Oh, jeez. I'm not so much on cold. And apparently you aren't either.
Oh, well, I missed it. Home is home, right? But it doesn't pay the bills. Icewind Dale is very desolate, if anything. Quiet and, well, at peace, but very dangerous indeed as well. Always with the tribes and the barbarians. And, well, there's always the hunger is another issue as well. I had enough of it, and I decided to move out of that about 15 years ago. Headed back to Saltmarsh. I heard it was a place to start over, so I thought I'd stick around And then I joined the Monitors, and I've been with them ever since.
Well, I could tell you we like to eat here, so and we're fully stocked.
I usually make home-cooked meals from home. A lot of it is stews.
Stews are wonderful. I appreciate. I'll enjoy all of the meals.
He gives you a spoonful right towards your lips. How
simple. Oh, that's tasty. I like it. Is that a
grandma's recipe?
What?
It's a little bit of potato, a little bit of oregano, and it's got a hearty kick to it. As he shows you some Tabasco sauce, like a hot sauce.
Nice. It is a little bit of bread would be perfect with this stew.
Well, you bought enough supplies here. I can obviously see fit to use everything that you've given me.
And if you ever come across something else that you need, just let us know and we'll grab it on the next time in port.
Aye. Thank you, lad.
And I'll just mosey on out for the time being.
Does anybody else want to talk to some of the crew that you come across? It's up to you, of course. You don't have to. You don't have to ever engage with them.
I'd be interested to know who's on deck with me.
So you do obviously see on the crew here, you do see two people on the sails. You see one obviously in the back, securing. He's next to the anchor. Obviously, he's kind of the muscle, but he's obviously cleaning as well. He's kind of has two jobs. And then you obviously see another individual kind of just really kind of cleaning, really. He's just grabbing a bucket and cleaning the floors.
While I'm walking the deck, I'd try and take a few moments to talk to each of them as I passed by them and kind of inspected their work.
Sure. Which one do you want to talk to first?
Let's talk to the linemen, guys.
Sure, roll me a d20. See what their names are. Alright, 2 of them. Alright, 5. Oh, you can't get 5
Black Whale again?
No, it can't be him again. He's taken. 9, you see, Drizzly Patches is his name. As well as you do see Thirsty Hook. I'm thirsty for hooking.
And Drizzly Patches?
Yeah. Alright.
Oh my goodness, what names?
This randomized garbage. These are nicknames.
Why? Good to meet you, Drizzly Patches and Thirsty Hook. I don't actually reach out to shake their hands because I know they're really busy. I am Serdin. I have known Stan Zentar for many years now. I'm happy to be under her as our captain.
You first, mate. It's good to see another face in here. It's good sailing, honestly. I've been on sailing ships before, but this one's pretty fast compared to the last ones I've been on. This must be a new model or something.
I believe it might be. All I know it was we took it from the Ghost ship, or Sea Ghost, sorry.
Sea Ghost?
It was the Sea
This
Ghost.
was a Sea Ghost?
Yes.
That's a legendary
Yes.
ship, if anything.
Our crew was able to maneuver and defeat the previous owners and took it fair and square.
Blimey, I didn't think a pirate ship could be renounced as an actual regular. Usually they destroy those ships. How did you even manage to get this ship still intact? Or not repurposed for, well, destruction, I guess you could say.
Well, we're the ones that took it and kind of made sure it was preserved before we brought it to town. We had plans, we knew a councilman, and now it's Siggy's hammer. We worked with Siggy and were there when she passed and
We heard about
want to
that
do her
news.
armor.
I wish she was with us for a long time. Shucks to lose a mana.
Anytime it sucks to lose a mariner, but she was just one of the best. Had all of our backs, was the first to fight, always taking care of everybody. Definitely love Saltmarsh.
That's good. We love it too. We want to defend it I've heard you fought against the lizards and fought against the Sahagin to save our city.
Well, actually, we made friends with the lizards so that they fought with us against the Hahaglin.
Ah, yes.
We do the impossibles.
Well, those are out of the equation. Saltmarsh is safe. No worries anymore, I suppose.
Yes, but she'll need protectors for a while, so that's what the Heroes of Saltmarsh are for.
Are you going to stay in Saltmarsh for the rest of your days, or I'm assuming you'll retire eventually?
Well, we just got a new house, so I've been putting in a lot of work, and I got some nice carpentry abilities. Takes me a little while, but I get it there, and definitely trying to set down some roots.
That's good. Family's important. Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have family?
I do. I have 2 kids. As the young lad. Oh, I'm seeing somebody.
Oh, good, Thirsty Hook. That's good to hear.
The day.
Do you need the whole name, or can we just call you Hook? Does he have a hook?
No,
Is there something hook-like about, like, his hook nose?
He's got a tattoo
maybe?
of a hook.
Sure, he was a fisherman in first life. Or his dad was.
You see secretly, he probably has like a tramp stamp.
When he bends over, I see just the hint of something that. Yeah, okay.
It's like a hook
Well,
coming from his rear.
we don't need that. But it was really great to get to know you guys. We'll be here for a few days. Ain't going anywhere. I hope we get to chat again.
Alright. Pleasure, first mate.
Yes, pleasure. And I salute or whatever? No, there's no saluting so far. No saluting.
No, you don't have to salute.
Okay. Then who's on the anchor?
You see a big brawly. It looks like a dragonborn. Kind of. It looks like a metallic dragonborn. He looks like a silver.
Ooh.
You can roll his name.
Do I also have to roll?
Yeah, you can roll it. That's the fun part. Hopefully you don't get the same one. No, stop getting the black whale. Alright, I'll give him a new name. His name is Golden Fish.
He's a silver jacket and you name him Golden?
That's his name, Golden Fish.
Silverfish.
Alright,
Yeah,
Silverfish
Silverfish.
is his name. There you go, happy. I'm Silverfish. Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, you're the first one that seems to have a normal name.
Oh yeah, that
Hi.
one over there. Thirsty Hook. I couldn't get around
Usually
that
Patches.
name. Such a strange name. Get nicknames around when you be a miner for a long time. You get nicknames. What's your nickname?
C.
See? Makes sense. Simple.
Yep, short, sweet, to the point. I come from the sea. I love the sea. I like watching the sea.
You like to see a lot. I'm not much of a seagoer, but I like to sail, I suppose. Not too much of the swimming. I guess you could say I would sink like a rock.
Ah, not good swimmer, I guess. Okay.
No.
Well, I'll keep an eye on you if anything happens then. And I
Okay.
will, truly, now, because I do have, like, air bubble or something I can pop on him if there's going to be an issue. What brings you to the boat if you're not much of a boat person?
Well, I've done much odd jobs in my life. I was a lumberer. I was, I guess you could say, I'm good with lifting things. That's what they hired me
You picked
for.
them up and put them down?
Yeah, I'm pretty good at it. As he shows his guns.
Oh, I definitely admire, not in a sexual way, but in a bodybuilder. Wow.
It's
then
it's your cousin from another.
I know, right?
I need to
Does
put
he
some
have
oil on
lavender
my
oil?
muscles. No, he's not oiled.
Okay. I show my little weakling noodles because I have a literal 8, -1. Very nice. Those are definitely useful on a boat. There's many things to pick up and put down around here. I know
Alright.
you'll be very helpful.
I'll be good at if you ever do decide to get weaponry, I can easily help you supply that.
Oh, that is good to know. We do have plans. We actually have eyes on a few ballistas in the near future.
As on the ship, you would be able to put the ballista in the front. That would be a one mounting part for the ballista in the front, and then you can put 2 side guns where it shoots fire.
Okay, fun. Oh, I'll definitely make sure that our captain knows that. Thank you so much.
Oh, my
But-
pleasure.
We'll be here for a while. Hopefully we get another chance to catch up, and I'll
Liz, can
continue
you move,
kinda walking
please?
around.
I'm currently mopping behind you.
Oh, and who are you?
Roll the d20.
As I move away.
God, see, it's a 5 again. What the fuck? 5? You just can't roll besides that. Alright, you see Silky Kerr, that's her name. My name's
Okay,
Silky.
Silky. Oh, nice to meet you, Silky.
Pleasure, I'm quite new to the miners. I've only been with them for 6 months. It's the first time selling ship.
Is it a human?
Yes, human girl. It's a young girl. Probably like early 20s.
What's her
Ah.
name?
It's Silky Kerr, S-U-R. Or Sir, or Kerr, I don't know.
Kerr, I like Kerr. C-U-R, like the dog.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, Kerr.
I actually had 2 R's in mine, but...
Okay, that's fine.
And what is she?
She's a human.
Human.
No, and the other ones were anchorman, lineman.
Most of them are human. The only one that isn't is the Dragonborn.
No, but she was a cleaner. She was mopping.
Cleaner, she just mops and cleans. She maintains the boats so it doesn't get infested.
Swashbuckler. No. That's the fighting. Damn it. I'm mixing up my pirate terms.
Swab.
She's just basically your
Swap
like
deck.
janitor basically at this point. Swab the deck.
Oh, how'd you get to just get onto your first boat?
Well, they said they needed a crew and they needed a cleaner and nobody wanted to clean, so I took the job. I heard you have to start from the bottom to get to the top. My goal is to be a navigator. One day, eventually, but I've been told it takes many years to learn the maps and the stars.
For sure it does. I've been at this for a good 20 years myself, and I just now got to this point. I worked my way up along with Stans and Tar, made our way from bottom just like you. So can be done. If you stick with a good crew, it definitely helps, and we'll keep an eye on you, Kerr. So, Silky Kerr.
Yeah. Thank you. I won't let you down.
Oh, good. Do come to me if there's any issues. I do a quick sweep of all the men.
There's some crew downstairs, but
Just kind of letting her know.
alright. As you guys set off, eventually later in the day, as you begin to get into the distance, as you get kind of into the night, as the crew kind of gets tired and worry, as it kind of interchanges in between, as people come downstairs for the food, as the Mary stew is piping hot, as you hear a bell ringing, ding 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 ding. Come and get it, meal's ready.
Stanzendar will come out of her captain, and she'll take the wheel, relieving C, so he can go join the others for.
So you have to go upstairs. You see the food. You're like smelling it as you go upstairs to the captain. That's captain, first mate. As you can see, half the crew down here getting obviously breaking bread and the food being poured into the stew bowls. I like our first mate to, if you like, to say grace.
Well, I'm not one for much religion, but I will say that our first shift has gone swimmingly, and I know our next ones will also. And let's enjoy this food with lots of merriment and company and have it nourish us for the next shift.
Much obliged. Everybody dig in and eat. Enjoy yourselves. I hope you enjoy the food. There's plenty left over, indeed. But be sure to save some for the rest of the crew. As ale is being poured in your tankards, as you see food eating, as people are eating with their hands, maybe some are eating with the utensils given, as people are sharing stories and life and such. As the ship bops and waves, people are like holding on their plates, drinks are moving as they quickly catch it before it falls.
There's normally a little ridge along the tables and stuff counters to keep it from falling much.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Compliments to the chef. Who's the chef?
Well,
That'd be Black Whale. He did a good job.
That's what I said.
Mighty fine. Thank you, Black Whale.
No.
Much obliged. I enjoy serving my crew.
Fed crew's a happy crew. Keep it up, Black Whale.
Do you guys from the crow's nest come down or no?
You can go have an eat.
First, okay, I'll go down.
So it slides down like Peter Pan with one hand.
No, I just walk down.
Goes down the bath.
Then walk in and get something to eat and sit down for a little bit.
So you guys got marry and eat and drink and enjoy stories and tales, adventures spoken through the time of life. As eventually, some of you guys will be probably taking your rest. Who wants to keep watch as well as who wants to obviously still work on top of the deck? Comes down to it. Depending if you want your crew to do it, then they can, but they're using their own perception checks, which is a flat 20.
I think I would be keeping watch.
Well, you can
On
have
top.
watch order, yeah, in a sense still.
Yeah.
If you
Wake
feel
me
like
for
you don't
one. I
trust.
can have a watch. I'm good with that. I can do that.
I can have the worst time.
I'll take the end.
I guess middle for me.
I can take whichever one's out left.
Really 2-hour watches? Hour watches?
They're 2-hour
and a half.
watches. They're the same no matter on the boat. You still have crew around you, but just in case, if for instance you all decide to take a rest, the crew would take over. But they'd be rolling their own flat 20s.
I only need 4 hours. So once Denier and Abel, you guys have the first two, I'll jump on with the other
He's
people.
taking, do you want one of the crew to sail the ship while Stanzatar sleeps?
Yes.
No. Hold on.
We didn't
Let's
hire-
talk about this
we didn't
before
hire-
we set this fully up. I only need 4 hours. So if Stanzimtar can watch it for 4 hours, I can take care of it. So we'll need a 12-hour total.
No, you only have to watch
think
for
we
8
just
hours.
need-
So it's 2 hours each, so four watches. Like, you don't need Stanzatar to be up there, but if you feel like you need to, Stanzatar will have to roll con saves. Because he's going over or
Didn't-
her hours.
Didn't we hire a navigator?
You did. You hired a crew. Everybody can obviously take all the jobs. They don't have to be the captain. They can just take over the wheel for 4 hours.
Right. Yeah.
I guess they could do it for 2 hours if C can do it for 4 hours, and then Stans does it for 2. Then the crew would only have to do it for 2.
Yeah, that's good for you.
Yeah.
Okay, we can certainly do that.
I'll take like third watch, I guess.
I'll take fourth.
I'm going first. I'll clean dishes. Oh, no, I can't. Gotta go take watch.
Alright. What's our first watch doing? As some of the crew is half awake and some of it says so. You hired 10 crews, so 5 is currently sleeping, and they're obviously beds, and half of the crew is still up. So they interchange every 12 hours. The crew.
Pace the deck. Look over the side. Pretend like I know what I'm doing. Peer off into the distance. Dark. Nothing that way.
Yeah, I'm
The
gonna.
other end. Still dark over here too. Well. Should you see something, give me some guidance. Illuminate our friends if you see them. Enemies in the outside if you see them.
I haven't seen much of anything from down here.
Good.
I'll navigate the ship and keep my eye open as best I can.
Alright, roll me a perception check. Who else is watching with you?
Sound like Janir was up.
I'm on first watch.
I'll roll the crew as well. See if they're... Nope, they're not really paying attention. They're just doing the job.
And a fine job it is. Look at him sailing. Exactly as a crew should be. Well done.
Did you want to roll as well? Well,
Oh, sure.
yeah, since you're watching. Hey, it's up to you if you don't.
We're just rolling our perception.
Yeah. Nice. Nothing obviously has happened in the 2 hours. So Stan, sorry, you're kind of dozing off on the thing. You're like, oh man, I need sleepy.
Oh,
Took a nap before.
that was good. All right, down to the bottoms. I think Zin said he wanted to take second. Wake up, Zin. Zin, your turn. Get my double hammock, extra pillow. Nice.
I'll get up and I'll just climb up to the crow's nest, and then I'll climb up to the very tip top and just stand on the top of the mast.
Okay.
Looking around.
What do you want to do for 2 hour watch?
Just that, stand there on top of the mast, keeping an eye out.
Stan's turn, you're
Turning
still
in.
awake, right?
No, I think this is the time we were going to let the crew member pilot it, and then.
Who do you want out of the crew? Or do you want a random name? You can choose a random person.
Oh, I want a rando weird name. I haven't done that yet.
The
That's
navigator.
Captain,
It's not
right?
5 again.
It's the navigator you hired. I thought his name was One-Eyed Willie. Oh wait, we already met him. Sorry.
2. You have Oli I.
Holy.
It's Oli. Oli as the name, and then I is his secondary half name. Hey, sir. Oli I, sir. What can I do ya?
Did you say, yes, Mr. I, the ship is yours right now. Take care of it, please.
No worries.
Theoden will be up in 2 hours to relieve you.
And this is the captain of the crew.
He's the most experienced for using ship vessels. He's sailed a sailing ship before. All right. As keep roll me a perception check, Sin, and he'll roll the crew will roll theirs. Nope. All right, nice. You're keen on that. As they're taking your view and suggestions, Sin, obviously, as you're giving them the direction and the way they should sail. As you are now currently kind of like co-navigator right now.
Sweet.
Alright. 2 hours pass up easily enough. As eventually, Cyrodiil, you finally wake up.
Feeling quite refreshed. Thank you very much. I'll head up to the deck and head towards the wheel.
Thank you. First mate, I'll head off now.
And your name?
Oli Eyes, my name.
Human male?
Yes, he's old too. Around
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm assuming this is not your first ship?
Oh no! I've never owned one myself. I've owned a couple skiffs in my day, but I've sailed a couple vessels like this, and I've been in a manned crew on a galley before, but I've never sailed it.
Ah, first for everything here. Happy to have everybody work on making themselves better.
Yes, I've served 35 years.
Oh, nice long tenure.
Hi. I will still retire eventually, but until my eyes give out, I will not stop.
We'll happily put your old eyes to work, Oli Eye. Oh, sorry about that. I don't mean to make a joke, sorry.
As he heads away, it turns out you kind of. My eyes are not only on.
Oh my. Foot and mouth.
That's why he's called Oli Eye.
Then you go to bed. Do you wake anybody else up, or is just Cyrodiil's doing the last two?
Go
No,
ahead,
I was
Abel
on
and
the last
Hallmark, I
one.
think.
Alright.
Yeah, I was doing the third watch.
So someone has to wake you up. Sin has to choose you. Depending
No,
on
I
some
go.
alarm clock.
Poke him.
Poke his nose.
Time to get up. All clear for it now.
All right.
I was like, I got
Some-
your nose, bitch.
I already knew you were
I
there.
kept the crow's nest warm for you.
It's a big turd.
I'm just gonna wander around. Giant turd. I'll head up and probably light a cigarette up.
What do you do for your 2-hour watch?
Probably go up there, seeing he did not take a shit in there, but
You do smell some Genasi farts.
Told you I kept it warm for you.
I'll have my revenge soon. It's probably CC in there. It's just like still keeping it steady down there, or now up here.
I do believe so. Holding it nice and tight.
All right, if you need me, I'll still be up in the crow's nest.
Noted.
Alright, roll me perception. Alright, everybody's attentive now. Nothing obviously happens. It's eventually able, after 2 hours passes on, you kind of yawn. Some of the crew down there is obviously getting tired, but they're obviously holding out until the next shift. This water waves and bunches through as it moves and slides across the sea. As you can watch, you can obviously wake up your last companion.
I'll go and wake Hallmark up.
Hallmark's snoring like a shaking the freaking whole place. The two
Yeah?
Clark brothers.
It's your turn.
Alright. Give me a moment.
He's like probably
Trudge.
It's like naked probably. Please clothes on.
So I'm gonna walk around the ship to see if any carpentry needs to be done on our vessel, just to take notice and alert the quartermaster or me to repair it.
Alright, give me an investigation as you begin to look through the entire hull of the ship. Inspect.
And obviously looking elsewhere, outside for any threats.
You don't see anything with the 7.
Yeah, that's good news.
As you don't know if there's a leak or not. I don't think there is, but yeah.
And then perception along with I have the alert. Did that come across?
Can't be surprised.
So I'm always on the lookout.
Yeah. Alright. And I'd like Sheridan to roll me perception.
Oh, someone else is sleepy.
Well, I only slept 5 hours. 22, alright. As you guys get a full long rest, as the crew is obviously happy. Before the next day, of course, actually no, upon the next day, Sheridan, I'd like you to obviously see fit to give morale to them, seeing fit, keep them obviously head high and head forward, head strong, as I'd like you to roll me a persuasion check towards the crew.
Everybody did such a wonderful job. We got through the first day and the first night. Nary a wave too big for us. Nothing to worry about. Good job, everyone. I'm so proud of you, and I know this is just the beginning of a great relationship and a wonderful teamwork that we're going to be building on.
Alright, I approve as it successfully as it is increased by 1, so the crew's overall morale is now a 4. So the morale could go up to 20. And 20 is good, and obviously 0 is bad.
Okay.
And if you have good morale, they obviously have advantage on stuff. Alright. As everybody wakes up, interchanging, Stannis heads back towards the wheel, as you all continue onwards across the voyage of Azrael Sea. As we'll continue our session next week, as we'll end it here for the time being. As I hope you guys have a great week. I'll see some of you guys during the week. Reminder on payment if you haven't paid.